Hi Scorpio, welcome to your July 2021 He Said, She Said reading. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Scorpio doing a dual reading today. Either side can resonate as yourself, so please do keep that in mind. And if you're cross-watching, could be a Scorpio, either side, that you are dealing with. First of all, I want to get an oracle card for you. Please show me the energy that is around Scorpio, please, Spirit Guides. The energy... Gosh, that's too many. I'll go to try that again. The energy that is around Scorpio, please. The energy around Scorpio. We've got a flipper. Okay, we have strategist. Having a strategy. We've got the chessboard here. So it seems like Scorpio, there's something that you have in mind, winning. I feel like you're trying to get ahead, to win, to get ahead of the competition, and you have a strategy that you are wanting to employ. You're being patient about it as well. Chess, of course, is a very leisurely kind of energy. Now, Richard has a card.
Yes, I've got here the Peaceful Among Thorns. And what this is about is the ability for somebody to obtain enlightenment and inner peace despite everything that might be going on around them in the material world.
And interestingly enough, at the bottom of this, you see there's like a devil-like figure. There's also the Joker that have been pushed on the table, and the only ones left on the chessboard here are King energies, more higher vibrational energies. So I feel like this is pushing lower vibrational urges to fulfill a higher-minded goal. So let's see where this is going for you, Scorpio. We'll start with the status of this relationship, how you feel about this person, what are the strengths, the challenges, advice what to do, advice what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
Okay, status of the relationship, how this person views you, Scorpio, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes. Okay,
let's have a look here. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. It feels very much like a situation that has become, I get like a pressure cooker kind of energy. Too much to handle, like something's got to give. So I feel you kind of pushing these things, pushing these ideas. Okay, you kind of, what I'm getting here from Spirit Scorpio is that you're narrowing down the pieces, cutting down the pieces. Something has become too hard to manage for you, Scorpio.
We have over here the Sun on this side. So I think things are going well for somebody else on the other side of the reading here.
They seem very zen. Okay, let's see how you feel about this. But yeah, Seven of Cups reverse. You're cutting down the pieces. There's an energy here of cutting out choice, throwing out these lower vibrational energies and playing with the higher vibrational energies.
Also getting more real about things.
And becoming more realistic. Okay. Yeah, having all of these. The thing is, when I want to put these in the upright for a minute if I can. Having a lot of choice, it seems like a good thing. Initially. But the more we realize we've got all these choices, the more it gets very confusing and becomes very difficult to manage. It's like having a closet full of things to wear, and when you go in the morning, you think, oh, what am I going to wear? You know, you have to stand there for 10 minutes planning your outfit. Whereas if you've got just 5 things you don't, the choice isn't there. You just kind of grab, and this is what I'm wearing. It's very simple. Well, you know, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It feels like paring things down.
It's nice. Well, it's nice energy. It's more minimalist.
But it's clearing the mind.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. What's her name? Marie Kondo. Yeah, she'd be proud.
She would be, wouldn't she?
Oh, look at this. Same card.
So it is.
Seven of Cups in the reverse. So both parties here
There's a mirror.
It's a mirror going on of minimalism.
Yeah.
Paring down choices.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. The strength here is the 6 of coins in reverse. Well, this being a strength, it suggests to me that there's not anything that is required from either one. You know, it feels very much like expectations. When we do something with an expectation of a reward, it becomes a challenge if we don't receive what we expect back. But what I'm seeing here as a strength is that this is about giving, and giving unconditionally without that desire for something from the other person. It's nice if we receive it, but if we don't, we're okay with it, not receiving.
Yeah, it's actually nice energy, Scorpio.
Yeah.
All right.
It's very high vibrational.
This not so much. We got the five of swords in reverse here as a strength, but you know, as a strength, it's coming out of a time of feeling like one has to win.
Yeah.
So you know, it could be similar energy to that 6 of coins in the reverse. Hey,
it does feel like wherever there has been conflict,
there is now overtures of peace.
Peace.
And think of this as being a long-term strategy. If you've been in a situation with somebody that's it has a lot of enmity associated with it, it might be your strategy to make peace with the longer term goal of getting something you want from the other party.
Again, it's very similar energy to this. Whatever was causing the disturbance between these two people, between you and this other person, Scorpio, was based on I gave but I didn't receive.
Right.
I feel that that's letting go of the expectation and saying, you know what, I'm just going to walk away. It feels very much like walking away from confrontation, letting it go. Let's see what the challenge is. The 6 of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of history here.
There might have been some good memories as well, but it's a weakness. And we know what it's like. Let's say you were involved in a relationship and it was a relationship that was toxic.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is that the highs are high.
Yes.
But the lows are very low.
Right.
But even in toxic relationships, once they're over, what do we tend to remember? We don't tend to remember the bad stuff so much.
Usually not, unless it's something really bad.
But most of the time, it's more about sort of romanticizing the good times.
Okay, yeah, I get that. So I feel like this energy over here, Scorpio, as a general energy, you tend to be someone who does hold on more to the positives of a situation that's ended. I actually feel like for that person, they have let that go.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like walking away.
There's actually forgiveness here with this card.
It does feel like, okay, all right, I'm not holding on to the resentment. I'm not going to let resentment fester within me. I'm going to focus on my own happiness. That person, I feel, is someone who has very realistic view of the world. When we have that Zen-like card there, they're not going to let stuff get to them. This feels a little bit more like someone who has that potential. I feel that they've done that in the past, but they're trying not to. They're trying to detach from that kind of energy. Let's see what the positive is. Death in reverse, what you should continue to do.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm going to keep that over.
Keep it
it's
up.
It's a little surprise.
That's all right. We've got the High Priestess here in reverse as what's negative. Yeah, that's the opposite of enlightenment. It's the opposite of using one's intuition, the opposite of going inward and getting that advice from that authentic self, that seat of the higher self, if you will. So not sitting in that seat is the negative here. So for this person, their best advice is to do the exact opposite, and that is, in spite of everything that might be happening around them, the ability to be able to go inward and seek that enlightenment.
I also see that as potentially taking it too far. when we become that enlightened with the sun, and we do forgive and let go and release all of that negative energy, we can sometimes become a little bit too isolationist.
Okay.
Where we are unable to connect with other people, and we become more someone who is kind of very
monkish.
Yeah, or a very solitary kind of energy, which I feel is okay. But as human beings, we have to connect with others. So there's an energy around that person of, yes, maintaining that kind of energy, but not forgetting to have social interactions and the importance of those kind of things in order to connect.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to become enlightened, but don't you want others to become enlightened as well? And in order for that to happen, you really have to connect with other people.
So sometimes you have to get in amongst the thorns.
That's right. You can't just sit in your cave isolated from everybody.
Yes.
And you might think, well, yes, I'm a good example or something for people to look at, but really to get out there and share your enlightenment is really going to be the best way of being for this particular person.
On this side, we've got a work in progress. I feel like on this side, this is someone who wants to be in that place, but has to recognise that they're not there yet. They've still got a ways to go.
Yeah, they're still fighting with a lot of their own demons.
Yeah, these energies that have been pushed off the chess table, they're attempting to play with the high vibrational king-like energy, but these aspects still kind of sneak in. Yeah,
they're actually under the surface.
Yeah.
And they do occasionally show their faces.
So this is just recognising that's still there. It's probably still there for this person too.
Yeah, I get that this person's a little bit further along on the path.
Probably.
Over here we've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Well, if this was a partnership, it ain't coming back.
Right. This, again, it feels like realistic expectations. When somebody... Yeah, it feels like having a realistic expectation. That's all I see. It's not attaching any kind of... Remember I was talking about this energy over here of giving, but without the expectation of receiving some kind of result.
Right.
This feels like a reminder with that 7 of Cups in reverse not to have unrealistic expectations.
Right.
But to give anyway. But to give because you want to.
That's right.
Not because you're expecting anything
in return
as a result of that.
That's right.
Now, the challenge here is the Moon in reverse. Well, it feels like this going through that dark night of the soul. This is someone who's on the path to enlightenment. Now, Scorpio, this is your card. This is part of your journey is to go through this cycle.
You're the only sign who turns from something else into an eagle.
Yeah.
You're the only sign that's capable of the kind of enlightenment that we're talking about.
In this lifetime.
During this lifetime, yes, that's right.
Many of us do achieve that, but it takes multiple lifetimes. But you're here on this earthly plane, Scorpio, in order to get pretty far along, and depending on the person, of course, it can be a very difficult journey.
It ain't easy.
No.
And as a Scorpio, you know this. You know that
There's
the
a
road.
lot of things that gets put on you.
Yeah,
Scorpio.
that's right. Yeah, a lot of
heavy weight to carry.
You're very burdened. It seems like it's almost like forced growth in a way.
But as long as you go in knowing that and having that expectation of, okay, yeah,
I have to go through this.
It's a chess game. But the thing is, you're smart enough, intelligent enough to win this chess game, but it's going to take strategy, it's going to take patience, time. Yeah. There's something that you want to achieve, will continue.
That's right. All right, looking over here, what this person shouldn't do. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords. It's interesting, the Ace of Swords is all about clarity. What I get from that is thinking this person thinking they have all the answers.
Right.
This person thinking that they're completely enlightened when really they're not.
Exactly. Yeah.
I sometimes that's a danger with that on the road to enlightenment, is the illusion that you actually have the answers, when in reality, well, actually, the whole point of enlightenment, in my opinion, is getting to the point of realizing you don't know anything.
Exactly.
And being comfortable with that reality.
I'm seeing that, you had that card down there of that person in amongst the thorns. I'm seeing that like a machete.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to pull out the sword there and go and fight.
Yes.
Fight that, you can't be isolationist and just kind of stay in a bubble.
You've got to get out amongst it.
Yeah, and I think that's what that person has to remember to do, to not become so insular as to shut everything else out, shut the world out.
That's right.
I don't feel that it's something that's good for a person.
It's not healthy.
No. Let's see what's hidden. The 10 of coins in the reverse. Well, this is the goal. I feel the goal here is ultimately to, I get that as reaching the end game, reaching the point where things are very... I get winning the chess match. This feels like the thing that you want to attain here, Scorpio. Whatever, it could be a job. It could be a relationship. I mean, anything.
Or it could be even something security in old age.
Security in old age. I think we all would like that. At least I hope that we do. So that feels like a very long-range kind of vision. But the strategy that you're going to employ here has to stay with this more spiritual kind of enlightened approach, rather than going down, I get like fighting dirty or doing things that don't serve you or this other person.
I see this more as a warning. There's 10 of coins in reverse, and it's a warning of going lower vibrational.
Yeah.
So if you keep things in the higher vibration, I think you can turn this in the upright.
Yeah.
You see, it's what's hidden is this 10 of coins in reverse, and I see it as a warning of what can happen if you fight dirty, if you go for these lower vibrational kind of energies that are below the table there.
Right.
Over here we've got the Knight of Wands as what's hidden. So there's a lot of passion here underneath what's going on with this person.
Yeah, travel, adventure, Sagittarius energy, of course, Knight of Wands. It's that's the thing. This is someone who is working on their enlightenment, but there's also passion there, and that can't be something that is denied or glossed over. It has to be experienced. So that's what I feel with this person. It's about doing things that ignite their passion, getting out. And I actually feel like this person likes to be out and about, getting amongst the thorns. I don't feel that they're concerned with that, but on some level it feels like they are at the moment not able to do that for whatever reason. We've got Judgment. That's interesting. This is all about that end game. I mean, this is you reaching that place of enlightenment where you're fully able to release the choices, the things that you've done in the past there. Forgive yourself.
You've heard the clarion call.
It's the call to that higher vibration. You know what you want to do. You know where you need to do, but you still have some things to release. Here.
You're not going to get where you want to be by, again, using those lower vibrational means.
Yeah, the challenge is your past and letting go of the things that you've done in the past. I actually think that you're your own worst critic. You feel that other people are judging you for this, but I actually feel more often than not it's you.
You're judging yourself.
Judging yourself here, Scorpio. That is the worst
the worst enemy.
Critic here.
All right. So looking over here, the outcome, we've got that 10 of Wands in the reverse again. Look at that. For this person, though, I see this as being great energy. It's release. It's letting go. And, you know, Michelle's going to get this, a message for us in a bit from this deck. Do you want to get it now?
Okay, yeah, I'll get this one.
Yeah, and you know, given the deck that she's using, a lot of it is about enlightenment. It's about release. It's about release of the things that no longer serve us.
2 came out. Okay. We have, all right, energy doesn't get old, it doesn't get tired, and it doesn't need food. What it needs is openness and receptivity. Yeah, I see that as energy. I see this person using their energy to explore things that bring them joy. You know, I feel that person is actually very, very happy, and they're happy because they're not attaching to any kind of, they're not attaching it to any specific outcome in their life. They're just happy to be in the moment. They have released.
It's a good goal for anybody, I think.
That which is blocked and buried within you forms the root of fear. Fear is caused by blockages in your energy.
Right.
There's still some blockages over on this side, and it has to do with their past and being judged, is what I'm getting. I get a lot of energy around you. I've got it as you, Scorpio, but of course that can be you over on that side as well. This person here fears judgment above all.
Yes.
Still cares very much about what other people think and feel, where that person, I just don't think they give a, you know what.
Well, they care less than they used to, I think, about. They've released a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
I think that happens with everybody who reaches some sort of enlightenment. They've been able to release that kind of.
It comes with age too. You know, even if we don't consider ourselves particularly enlightened, we do tend to reach a certain age in life where we just stop caring what other people think as much, and say, you know what, I'm living my life the way I want to live it. And you know what? It is what it is. And I've got a certain amount of time left in my life. And you know what? Why am I putting all of this stress and burden on myself?
Yeah, everybody knows that stubborn old person, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's get a...
Okay, let's see what we will be talking about in the extended. If this is your story, Scorpio, please do join there. The link is down below. You can view on Vimeo, as usual, or if you would like to, new to my channel, I have a top tier on my channel membership, my Band of Gypsies, where you can gain access to all of the extended readings. I do 36 plus some bonuses each month, so feel free to check that out. You can click on the join button or look in the box for the link, and you can gain access for as long as you remain a member. And of course you can get access also to the YouTube readings early, so great perks there. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy shop and purchase directly there. The link is down below. Don't forget to press that thumbs up, leave us a like, that would be great. Leave me a comment, let me know if you're enjoying the surprise he said, she said, and if you're a newcomer, please do subscribe. Love to have you. Welcome. So let's see, Scorpio. What will we be talking about more in the extended? Because I feel that this is just a base of what the initial issue is. But let's see. I feel that there's going to be more in the extended. Let's see what we have. Okay. Again, this is past and future energy.
Yeah, you see those two mirrors there.
Yeah. Past and future and a fresh start. We are often encouraged to live in the moment, to enjoy the present, and not to dwell too much on either the past or future. See, that person has forgiven whatever has happened in the past. I feel completely.
And they're not so worried about the future either.
That's right. So they're not worried about what happened in the past. They're living very much in the moment and enjoying it with that Knight of Wands. Now in this energy here, this woman balances symbols of the enduring concepts of time that precede and follow on from it. On one side is the past, which is now locked and cannot be changed. symbolised by a book on its last page and fully written. Yeah, there's no reason to reread the book. That's what this person is thinking. The past is the past, it can't be changed. There's no point in revisiting the past. But there's also a mirror, as the past still provides value as a reference for reflection and for appraisal and lessons learned. Okay, and that's the lesson here with this challenge. I feel that for Scorpio, they're still very much looking in the mirror and reflecting on past and past things that perhaps they feel didn't go their way. There's some kind of energy there where someone is reflecting a little bit too much on the past. On the other side, there's a key that will open doors to new opportunities and a blank book ready to be written. Yeah, I mean, the energy around this is one of starting a new book, starting a new chapter, one that is unencumbered by all of that stuff from the past. It's a complete clean slate, isn't it, Richard?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's exactly right.
And that's the challenge here for Scorpio.
Yeah.
There's still something to be released before that clean slate, but I feel it's more like self-judgment.
Yeah, I think that's what's holding you back a bit here.
More than anything, but we'll talk about this more in the extended again. I hope that you join me there, Scorpio. The link is down below, or you can join Band of Gypsies to gain access here on YouTube. Wishing you the best with this, Scorpio. We'll see you in part 2, or we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Scorpio. Goodbye and good luck.